What if I told you that a simple $1 habit, not some secret formula or expensive course, completely flipped my life? I went from feeling stuck and broke to earning my first 100 grand. Hey, what's up everyone, Max here. Welcome back to Max Focus, the channel where we do one powerful thing each week to rewire your mind and redesign your life. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss more of these life-changing videos. And if you've been riding with me for a while, mad love, you know what it is. Quick heads up, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, just a regular guy sharing what actually worked for me. So let's stop scrolling and start growing. In this video, I'm breaking down the $1 habit that took me from 0 to 100K. Most people in America are living paycheck to paycheck, not because they're lazy, but because they don't have a system. It's like running on a treadmill, always moving but never really getting ahead. It's not a lack of effort, it's a lack of direction. Without a clear plan, even the hardest workers stay stuck. We were never really taught how to build wealth, just how to spend it. From a young age, we're handed credit cards and told to enjoy life now, worrying later. But nobody shows us how to grow money, protect it, or make it work for us. That's a dangerous gap most people don't even realize exists. Our culture pushes instant gratification over long-term gain. We're constantly surrounded by ads, apps, and temptations telling us to buy now. The dopamine hit feels good in the moment but leaves us broke in the long run. It's like trading treasure for candy. The truth, small, consistent habits matter more than sudden big wins. Everyone dreams of the lottery moment, but real wealth is built daily, quietly. The $1 habit I'm going to share is simple, but it compounds like magic. That's how I hit my first $100,000. So here's what I've got lined up for you in this video. I'm gonna break down this one habit. It only costs $1, and it made a massive difference. I'm talking game-changing results from something you can literally start doing today. No fluff, just straight up value. I'm also gonna show you how insanely successful people like entrepreneurs, athletes, and creatives use habits like this to win big. These aren't just theories, this is what works. You'll see real-world examples that connect with your life. I've studied what makes them tick, and this habit pops up again and again. And to make it easy, I'm giving you stories and analogies that actually stick. Not some boring lecture. You're gonna remember this stuff because it connects with real life. You'll feel like you're in it. And the action steps, they're simple, super doable. And don't skip out early at the end. I'll share the mistake that almost derailed everything. Like, seriously, I nearly quit. But fixing it, that became the turning point. You'll want to hear this part. Alright, here's the habit that changed everything. Every time I got paid, I gave myself $1 first. Not for bills, not for rent, just $1 into my own jar. That dollar wasn't for spending, it was a reminder. A little signal I sent to myself, hey, I matter. It was never about the amount. It was about putting myself first, even in the smallest way. Over time, that $1 turned into $10, then $100, but the habit, it stayed exactly the same. No matter how much I made, I always paid myself first. Warren Buffett did this too. He saved tiny amounts when he was a teen. But instead of spending it, he reinvested. That's what got him started. If it worked for Warren, it can work for us. When you start saving regularly, you're training your brain to value delayed gratification. It's like saying, hey, future me matters. At first, it's not exciting, but over time, you start craving that feeling of long-term win instead of a short-term thrill. That mindset shift, it's the real gold. The more you do this, the more your identity shifts. You stop thinking, I'm just bad with money, and start believing, I'm someone who builds wealth. It's empowering, man. You're not just changing habits, you're becoming a whole new version of you. Something else happens. You stop chasing the dopamine rush from buying stuff. Instead, you start feeling good when you save. There's pride in saying no. In holding back, emotional spending loses its grip on you. Finally, this habit makes you aware. You know exactly where your money's going. It's like turning on a flashlight in a cave. You stop stumbling and start walking with purpose. That awareness is a superpower. Alright, let's start simple. Every time you make money, whether it's from your job, a gig, or selling something, set aside just $1 for yourself. Think of it like paying future you. It's small, but it builds the muscle. Before long, that tiny habit starts to feel powerful. Now, how you save that dollar? Totally up to you. Use envelopes, a jar, or a simple app, whatever feels easy and natural. You don't need fancy tools to win this game. What matters is that you do it your way. Want to make it even easier? Make it automatic. Set a reminder on your phone or schedule a transfer right on payday. It's like setting up autopilot for your savings habit. One less thing to think about, but still moving forward. Finally, track your wins, not just the money, but the habit itself. Look back each week and say, "Hey, I did that." Will Smith once said success is laying one brick at a time. This dollar, that's your first brick. Successful people don't wait for motivation, they build systems. Athletes warm up, artists sketch, entrepreneurs journal or plan every day. These habits are small, but they're built on pre-commitment. They do it before success, not after. Oprah didn't start bake. She wrote in a gratitude journal every day, focusing on her mindset before the world knew her name. That daily check-in, it shaped her vision and choices. It was like investing in future Oprah, a dollar at a time. Dave Ramsey didn't become a financial giant overnight. He started small, saving just a little at a time. But that habit gave him control, and control became freedom. He didn't just save money, he built a mindset. It's not about the dollars, it's about the discipline. The habit creates your future. Every great performer has a structure that keeps them consistent even when life isn't. That's the real magic of the $1 habit. One of the biggest mistakes I made was skipping a day and telling myself, "Hey, it doesn't matter," but it does matter. Skipping once makes it easier to skip again. And before you know it, the habit's gone. Another one, trying to raise the amount too fast. I remember going from $1 to $10 to $50 in just a few days. It felt awesome until I crashed. Sustainable progress beats explosive burnout. Then there's the temptation to use your habit fund for emergencies. I get it, life throws curveballs. But when you dip into that fund, you're breaking your trust with yourself. That habit fund should feel sacred. And finally, don't compare your journey to someone else's. I used to see others saving more, earning faster, and I'd feel behind. But the truth, your race, your pace, focus on staying in your lane. So let's wrap it up. What did we learn? Pay yourself first, even if it's just $1. Build the habit before you build the amount. Stay consistent, trust the process, and protect your mindset. This isn't about how much you start with, it's about becoming the kind of person who puts their future self first. That's what really leads to wealth. If this inspired you, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who's ready to start building their future $1 at a time. I want to hear from you. What's one tiny habit you're going to start today? Drop it in the comments and let's grow together. This is Max from Max Focus. Rewire your mind. Redesign your life. Keep it simple. Keep it honest. Keep showing up. See you in the next one.